All right, guys. Getting ready to start here.
Round one. I re-coffeed up again. Got my Winter is Coming Game of Thrones mug.
Nice mug.
Dude, are we playing against Brian Wong?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, first.
Brian Wong's giant ego.
Yeah, that's him.
Is it?
Yeah. Brian Wong's giant ego is him.
Oh wow.
First Magic World Market draft ever against the man.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy's kind of a master. So
what should we tell him? How much we like him?
I don't know. Just be like, hey, Brian Wong.
Yeah.
Much love or something stupid like that.
I like it. I always like the good luck, have fun.
Sure.
Obviously, we do want to go first.
Yes.
I like this.
Yep, we're gonna go Marauder or Welcome Turn, or we can go like Welcome Turn into Enforcer.
No, I think Marauder. Yeah.
We'll see what he does.
Right. Obviously, we want to keep.
Yep. Whether evasion or more power.
So obviously, Mountain leads us.
Yep. Alright, and I am definitely not familiar with the beta, so...
Alright.
So we got Boen taking the helm here on the controls.
So hopefully I won't do anything stupid like F6 through our turn. It's a little early for us to play Evolving Wilds unless we're really wanting to get out Enforcer.
Yeah, and he already played
He's playing red, so we don't. I'm still for pushing out Marauder early.
Okay. Yeah, let's just get more power on the board.
Just in case he's got nothing like playing our Welcome Turn 2 and him playing a Devil.
Forge Devil, yeah, that would be painful.
Alright, so, and especially if we're going to get in some early 3 damage. Oh, and we drew our Mountain, so we could potentially play our Enforcer anyway.
Yep.
Alright. So it throws up a little box up there for our triggers.
Okay.
No blocks. Alright, so now we are at a conundrum. Do we want to play the Enforcer, or do we want to play the Sliver? I'm kind of leaning actually towards Sliver here, because the chances of him playing 2 creatures are pretty small.
Well, he might just end of turn raise the alarm, right?
True. So would we rather than play the Enforcer?
I actually kind of feel good about the Enforcer, not only because of that possibility, but seeing as how we were taking a lot of red, he might be heavier white and more of a red splash.
True. And if we luck out and draw another land, we can always Into the Void.
Yeah.
You know, assuming he does play 2 creatures.
Yeah.
But he did not end of turn raise the alarm, so that's worth noting. Oh, and he didn't play a red creature, so we got some...
Everything's...
Coming up
Magic World Market. Okay, let's...
Okay. The question now is, do we swing in with our Marauder? Do we want to trade it for a guard, or do we want to hold it back a turn and then potentially next turn Into the Void?
Yeah, we got Into the Void. I say we just wait for the blowout.
Right.
Let's swing with the Intimidator.
And hold this back. And then next turn we'll Into the Void. So then
we can play our 3-drop.
If we're not going to Into the Void, I'm going to play our Wilds.
Yeah, totally.
So you want to go Sliver here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attack with our Enforcer and play Sliver. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's tapped out.
Well, yeah. That was still bad playing on our part. We should always attack first to hold
all things being equal.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and...
I don't think there's anything he can convoke for free in this format.
Not with white.
Yeah,
with
not
red
with
or
white.
Green, yes. Green, you can do the +2/+2, and red, the crowd's favorite.
Right.
So, obviously, we'll Evolving Wilds on his turn to get that Forest. So, don't F6, Boen. Okay. Well,
now, do we get Forest, or do we get
obviously,
Island?
No blocks from us.
Forest helps only Kurt Chieftain, right? Island helps Master of Predicaments.
And the Glacial Crasher.
Glacial Crasher. That said, we got many more islands in our deck, so if we don't get Forest now, we're probably passing up our opportunity to get it for the remainder of the game.
Unless I'm pro Forest at this point.
Okay, let's do it. I mean, it does put more like tricks and things in his mind.
Right, exactly.
All right. He's got a mongrel. That's
all right.
good.
So that's good for us. Now would be the time to go ahead and sack to get into the void him.
Yeah, this looks like it's poised to just be an Into the Void blowout right here.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna take back 7 of his mana.
Take back the night.
Take back the night.
Yeah.
WTF.
Yeah. So any reason to not Into the Void here? That's the question.
I don't think so.
No, I think
let's put his guys in that their void.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna sit
also,
in his computer in Seattle and go.
Obviously, if you have any questions or about what I'm doing, I'm going a little fast, so I'm not really for the learning purposes of the video.
Yeah. But I'm paying attention to.
Yeah. Also for our other viewers.
Of course, they can't ask questions right away, so that would just be.
So here's a nice 7 damage that we're getting through.
Yeah, but
all right, let's do it.
Let's bust in there. And don't forget to play your mountain there.
Right. All right, I am going to F6 here. Since I won't F6 through his turn just in case he thinks we have something, but obviously we really don't.
Replaying the mongrel.
Ooh, a hammer hand.
What does that do?
It gives him +1/+1 haste and a target creature can't block. It's actually a lot in a 1 mana enchantment.
Okay.
But obviously, I don't think he's going to haste here.
No, he won't be. He won't be attacking.
There's no reason for him to.
He's probably. I mean, he's got a lot of cards in hand.
Right.
We can get him near dead this turn.
Right. Obviously, it saves him. He can block our Borderland Marauder now without trading it.
Right. So do we hit him 4 for sure and lose a guy, or do we just hit him 2 for sure? Wait, but so if we swing with Sliver, we can go 2 mana with Welkin turn, and then we can go the remaining 3 mana, tap turn Minotaur Enforcer to convoke Wolfforge Golem, right? And spend all of our mana.
Correct.
Yeah, so let's do that.
I just want to point out that we do the Crasher, and I regret not getting the island now.
Yeah, I mean we didn't know what was going to come up.
So you think just the Sliver? I mean, I'm kind of tempted to get as much damage through it now.
Well, the thing is, though, he's going to untap, right, with 5, probably 6 mana, have 5 cards in hand.
Right, we know one
and we'll have a board of 2 creatures.
Right.
But if we get in with 2 damage, so he'll be at a slightly higher life total, but we'll have 2/1 Flyer, a Marauder, a 2/2 Enforcer, and a 4/4
True.
Wolfforge Golem. I think that's a better position.
All right, so let's go ahead and attack with our Sliver.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm counting that up right? 1, 2, and then convoke for 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
It also slows down his attack. I mean, if we swing out, he could swing in and play some guys,
Mm-hmm. So we got Welkin turn.
Yep.
And then we convoke that business.
Ta-da! All right.
All right. So we have a pretty solid board state.
We do. I mean, we have to assume 2's getting through, and then we got all the rest of this. He either has to play a bunch of guys,
right,
which he quite possibly could, or he could play nothing. So now, here's the question: does he have to raise the alarm? Is there? Well, all right. The better question is there any reason for us to not swing out?
I think we swing out, right? Because Krenko's Enforcer has to be blocked by Scrapyard Mongrel.
Right, or that's getting through.
Belligerent Sliver has to be blocked by 2 guys.
So he probably won't be blocked unless he plays a Raise the Alarm.
Yeah, so if he plays, let's say he plays Raise the Alarm and puts his 2 1/1s in front of Belligerent Sliver, that means
that he needs to block this.
Enforcer is either not getting blocked or blocked by the Mongrel. So it's either getting, or he's trading with the Wolfforge Golem and also trading with Borderland Marauder and his Midnight Guard.
Right. In fact, this is my thought on probably what's going to happen. I bet he has a Pillar of Light. He's going to exile our Golem.
Mm-hmm.
The Marauder is going to trade with the Midnight Guard.
Yeah.
And Enforcer is going to run into.
Going to get eaten by Mongrel.
So we're still going to get.
And we're going to get in for 4.
So.
And we have a
assuming
Welkin
he
turn.
doesn't have anything to block one of either of these next turn. we could still potentially win.
Yeah, I don't think the blowout potential is super
Right.
high. So
But I'm pretty sure Pillar of Light is my, if I was a betting man at this point, would be my guess.
All right, let's see what it do.
Oh, or we could just win. He could have nothing.
Well, I mean, and you would know this by listening to Limited Resources. Brian Wong never
Yeah.
concedes.
Yeah.
So there is no. You never know if he has it, doesn't have it, whatever. That dude ain't gonna concede. So we got to be aware of that.
All right, sideboard time. So red, white, and it looks like he's. It's funny because it looks like he's more mid-rangey, but I think of red, white as a pretty aggro-y deck.
Yeah, and we didn't get to see a ton of his deck.
Right, we saw a Scrapyard Mongrel with no artifacts to turn it on. We saw a Hammer Hand, which is a pretty aggro-y card, and the Midnight Guard. The Midnight Guard obviously didn't come down to turn 3 in the Scrapyard till turn 4.
And he may have been the person on our right, correct?
Yeah,
I mean, we could have been fighting with him. The white cards. I mean, I think he only played a Midnight Guard, right? I mean, we definitely passed one of those.
Right.
But those are common, so no guarantee.
Yeah.
Do we need to do anything?
Here's the question: Shrapnel Blast and or Blast Firebolt. Do either of those come in? Or a Dissipate? Hydro Surge potentially. It could ruin his Scrapyard Mongrel block or attack, but I don't think that is probably where we want to go.
It seems like the only thing that could be less than ideal for us is Krenko's Enforcer because he's red, so it might just be reduced to Grey Ogre status. At the same time, maybe he's heavier white,
right?
And so it still can intimidate through some of it, and we do need to stay on curve. And I don't know if it doesn't look like we have any other like 3s that we could replace it with anyway.
Right.
I don't know if I feel any sideboarding going on here.
Not even a Blast Fireball. Well, okay.
What do you think? What would you?
Well, all right. At this point, I'm gonna go. He is going first, so he's gonna be the aggro. So we'd rather have the big blocker, right?
I feel fine about that. Yeah.
All right. So then nothing necessary.
Yeah, I think this looks pretty good to me.
The only other option would be, since we're on the draw, Dissipate could be our something we want, but I don't.
Yeah, it could be like an anti-bomb, but
we didn't draw 2 islands, so it could just be a different.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen anything coming from him. Like,
right.
We don't know what bombs he may or may not
right.
have.
I mean, obviously, if he has a soul or something, I'm gonna regret not having a Dissipate.
Sure. I think going in blind though, this is. I think I like our main deck.
Yeah. All right, Brian Wong, going first, or deciding whether he's going first. I guess he could say that he wants to draw, but
yeah, you never know with this guy.
I mean, this is a pretty aggressive format. An M15 draft, I don't know that drawing is ever the case. What was it? M13? That was pretty slow.
No, it was M11. A lot of people said.
Yeah.
Draw first, and maybe M14 as well.
All right, so 2 Enforcers and a Bronze Sable.
This hand's fine. We can cast everything except Master of Predicaments.
Right.
We need one.
And then it's unfortunate that he is playing red because this would be really awesome.
Right. But it's still creatures. We can cast it. We can curve into them. So
yeah.
Maybe after this round,
Crowns. Actually, this goes really good with our Enforcer.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
if he does block it, we can throw it out there.
Yeah. Maybe after this round we can turn off Evernote so the synchronization doesn't keep popping up.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
All right, so he's got his Marauder.
Right. So obviously we don't mind trading the Marauder with our Bronze Sable.
Yeah, definitely not. Just throw it out there and let it threaten.
Yep. And Borderland Marauder does not make a good blocker for Krenko's Enforcer.
No, it does not. Pilgrim. Okay, let's see what he's grabbing.
General.
There were some marked by honors or whatever that thing is called.
Oppressive Ray is also another choice. Or he's playing red, so he could get like Hammer Hand.
He might get his Hammer Hand. He might
Inferno
have
Fist. Yep, Inferno Fist. So obviously that is a good card for him.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he's not swinging out.
Yeah.
Heat Ray. So do we want to hold this up and Heat Ray whatever he throws the Inferno Fist on?
Oh yeah, let's get the blowout, man.
Yeah,
I'm totally down with that. I mean, our other option is play Kranko's Enforcer, preparing to crowd's favor on the block.
But there's probably a good,
but he'll probably just use
he'll just in response.
Yeah.
So obviously no reason to.
So I think this is better.
Yeah. The thing we have to watch out for is Imperial shields and
right.
I'm not saying that right. How do you say that?
Is it ephemeral? Is that
ephemeral? Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, what do we got? What do we got here?
Scrapyard
coming in with the mongrel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not much we can do there.
Brian Wong on the reed, but he doesn't have any good attacks, so it doesn't.
No,
really
he's still not going to attack. I'm still okay with next turn holding up Heat Ray.
Yeah, that's fine.
And because then if he does swing out with the Scrapyard Mongrel, we can crowd's favor our thing and hopefully get a twofer.
Yep. Oh,
Doom Engine.
We got the Doom Engine looming.
Yep. All right, so that's the plan.
Yep.
Passing our turn.
Yep. I think I'm okay with it. I mean, if we don't draw any lands, then we're gonna have to just start doing something.
Right.
But for now, I think this is fine. Or if he starts getting a bunch of pressure on board.
Right. Which, with 5 cards in hand, is quite likely.
Yeah.
Another Scrapyard. Nope.
Okay. No. Just kill the Scrapyard Mongrel now. I say, like, we don't want our mana to go fallow. I realize we're forfeiting the 2-for-1, but all his dudes are about to get bigger. I say just Heat Ray his Mongrel
Hear
in
me
response.
out.
He's gonna have a 4/4.
Yes. Okay. So when he attacks with his 4/4, we Heat Ray the Paragon in response and still crowd's favorite. So,
oh, that's better.
Okay.
All right, do it. Yes. Hey, you know something, Boen? You're all right.
We want to take out the
yeah. Bigger is better.
Yeah, we can afford the 4 damage.
Okay, so we block the Scrapyard Mongrel.
Yep.
Heat Ray the Paragon. Okay.
X is 2. Okay, that is what we want. And then
we crowd's
that's also
favor.
good. Now, I'm glad we didn't crowd's favor first because it has the Convoke for red. So if he had one, he could have potentially played it on his guy.
Right. Yeah.
With the Paragon, which he didn't. So, so now we for sure are getting that.
Yeah.
So, all right, taking 4 damage.
All right, that was a good sequence there.
Yeah.
I mean, it still was a 2-for-2.
Right.
But we won out mana wise for sure.
So, I'm gonna drop the Enforcer now.
Oh,
Obviously, we have no tricks.
Yeah, we've got to.
And now is probably when he's gonna play his Inferno Fist and try to get through. But
I mean, do we just attack here? Like, what are we saving it? Oh, I guess
no, because now if he Inferno Fist and blows up our Enforcer,
oh, right, then he can swing in for just all of it.
Right.
So we need a blocker. Okay, yeah.
So
we hang back.
Yeah, we've got a Doom Engine and a Master of Predicaments. We're okay playing the long game right now.
Yeah. He's convoking spirits. Okay.
Not great for us, but again, once we get 1 more mana, hopefully an island, we can get either of these online.
Yeah, the doom is coming.
And now we can get this guy through. You know, we're not.
Yeah. If we don't draw land. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We didn't draw land. So obviously, Forge Devil, one of his spirits.
Yeah. Let's attack with Enforcer.
Or no, I would say hold it up for Inferno Fist, but he can always Inferno Fist in response, discarding it, blasting. So I'm okay with just.
Yeah.
Throwing at. Let's see. Obviously, let's attack first.
Yeah, just get into the better
Enforcer.
habits. Yeah, attack with Enforcer because we're gonna play
another
blocker anyway. Okay, and then Kranko's Enforcer, and then we zing one of his
spirits, right?
One of his flyers.
Because I imagine those are obviously going to be the one that he puts the Inferno Fist on.
Yeah.
So we'll take 4 in the air. Because he's not swinging with these guys.
Yeah.
Unless he drops a... Okay, he doesn't have enough to drop a soul. Obviously, the red or white soul is going to be game crushing for us.
Sure. I mean, mythics are mythics. You just gotta, you almost got to just play like they don't exist.
Saw that coming. Obviously, swinging for 3. Or 4, excuse me.
Okay.
And
so I guess most things are live draws for us, right? Either we draw a spell we can cast, or we draw land and we can cast our Doom Engine.
We have what, one other 6-drop?
Yeah.
Oh no, what's he gonna? I guess he can blow up our Scuttling Doom Engine.
He can, which it still might be a fine play. I mean, taking
right. Well, also this guy trades with a Krenkos, so
yeah.
I'm tempted to swing in with the Krenkos to hopefully see if he will trade with it.
Yeah. Let's swing in with those.
Obviously, no reason to swing in with the Forge Devil or the Sable. Yep.
And he might have a crowd's favor. Or
It's-
he might block and decide he prefers to kill the bronze sable.
I guess he could stoke, would be another. But, so now here's the question for us. Do we want to master or Doom
So
Engine?
I think Doom Engine can clean up for sure, right? But right now we're under a decent amount of pressure.
Right.
So I say we just get the flyer in the air. We sort of, stabilize the board.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. I agree with that.
Yeah. And then whatever happens,
Yeah.
as long as we can be reasonably stable, Scuttling Doom Engine is gonna clean up this.
Right, because this becomes a wall. I mean, obviously he's not going to swing in here.
Or he can swing in and then use his Inferno, no, he can't. He'll have to deal damage. It'll be he's just brick walled unless he has a trick.
Right, which you quite possibly could have.
Yeah.
And that guy we don't care about.
Yeah.
Doom Engine says 2 or less, right? Yeah.
2 or
so
less.
he can nothing. This guy can block Doom Engine.
Yep. He's only got 1 card in hand, so okay.
That's good for us.
All right, so he's a little stonewalled. All right, let's.
Now we want to stop drawing lands.
Yeah, let's bring the Doom.
All right.
We need our 4. I think. Yeah, we don't want to trade him with 2 spirits.
Right.
Or we don't want to start
We have
racing.
no
He'll
reason,
just take.
yeah.
He'll just take 4. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's just.
He'll take 4 and then we'll take 4.
Yeah, we're not attacking, right? Or are we just?
Do we want to attack with Enforcer? That's.
Let me see the board again.
Yeah. He's got.
Oh yeah. I think that's fine, right?
Because he'll either trade with the Borderland or throw.
And not even trade. Yeah. Then he has no profitable blocks.
Right.
So yeah.
Or throw his Inferno Fist at it would be the other.
Yeah. Any of those things we're fine with.
Right.
So okay.
And
All right. Let's
cause some doom.
Let's bring the Doom.
Doom.
Scuttle on in there, brother.
And even now, if he does destroy it, assuming not a Pillar of Light, 6 damage gives us a good clock on him.
Yeah. All right, 2 cards in hand. So might be something relevant, could be something
Soul
totally
Pharaoh's
dead.
the only thing that really just wrenches me.
Sure, Pillar of Light.
Yeah.
Is still
not good for us.
Yeah, pretty good here.
He played a land, so of course he only has 1 card in hand left.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does. Not much. Oh,
snap, son.
Okay, so questions. Do we play the Inferno Fist? And if we do, what do we play it on?
Okay.
Right now, the only thing that can block the Doom Engine is this Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, if we go to kill that, that's pretty bad because he just sacrifices his Inferno Fist in response and kills one of our guys.
So, all right. I see 2 plays here.
Okay.
We go ahead to go to combat. The Doom Engine attacks. He blocks with the Spirit. In fact, we'll probably attack with this and Krenkos. He blocks with the Spirit, then sacks Fist to blow up Enforcer, and the block is still valid, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't take any damage this turn, but he loses the Inferno Fist and 1 Spirit.
Right, he trades the Inferno Fist for the Enforcer.
Then we could potentially play the Inferno Fist on something.
Yeah.
Because obviously the only thing we could play it on is one of these 2. Otherwise, he just kills in response to whatever we play it on, which could also be a play. Do we draw out?
Let's just save it. There will be better openings.
If we play this on a Forge Devil or something, he sacrifices in response. Now he can no longer block the Doom Engine.
I guess that's true.
But I still don't know that that's
I still feel like there will be a better opening for it.
So,
plus, we're at 10.5 minutes, so if he does end up dropping a bomb and pulling this game out, we're pretty far behind on the clock.
True. All our talking, but
yeah. Well, that's how it goes.
So again, attacking with these 2, his play is probably going to block, throw Inferno Fist at our Enforcer.
Yeah. And after this turn, we can probably start really bringing the pain. Like
then we can
Infernal Fist, start swinging with Master Predicaments.
Yep. Doom. Oh, he did it first. Now he can't block. So
maybe he just wasn't planning on blocking anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels like maybe he's got something up his sleeve where he might be able to sneak all the damage in.
I'm tempted to put Inferno Fist on this guy. How do you feel about that?
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, just to respond to something in case he...
Right, because we have that as a response. Because it's
sure.
a 2-mana burn spell on the battlefield, but it's just in our... It's an enchantment.
I mean, isn't it better on the engine because the Doom Engine's the one he can't block?
Yeah.
So like next turn we know he'll
take 8
he's just
damage.
crashing for 8. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, we're at 11, so we're still at a pretty healthy life total.
Yeah. Can Infernal Fist nug players, or is it 2 damage to your creature?
It is...
Or player.
Okay. So
usually when damage is that low, usually they let it go to a player.
So that may just be a win con for us. Anyway.
Yeah.
So then the better question is, do we swing in with the Doom Engine and then play this after and then throw it at him?
I don't think so. I mean, unless he is top decked like a Pillar of Light.
Right,
Which this looks like a last ditch attack.
I agree with that.
So let's just throw our Biz in front of it.
Yeah, there's no reason to not block this.
Yeah, block the
this here.
Yep.
This
I
here.
see no problem with that. And then block a Spirit.
Yeah. Because I imagine he's got nothing and he knows that Doom Engine.
Yeah, so he may as well just take minimum damage.
Right.
Because we got a couple of baller bombs going on here.
Oh.
Resolute Archangel. Holy jeez.
Yep. Puts his life total back.
Well, that's a good card.
That is a good card.
Okay.
All right, so that changes things obviously for us a little bit, and we're drawing mountains.
Yeah, he's still got. I say we still put Infernal Fist on Scuttling Doom Engine because he's got to block with his 4/4 flyer.
Right.
Like he can't just be taking 8. And this just brings the hurt. Yeah, save our master predicaments back.
Yeah. So, no reason to play Mountain.
It doesn't matter, either way.
I'd rather sandbag him.
Yeah.
The better question is, what do we block with the master predicaments? Do we go ahead and block the 4/4 and take?
I would say because of our low life total, probably yes.
Yeah, I mean, because otherwise we'll take 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we don't want to die to like a random lightning strike or whatever. Yeah.
So then the better question is, can we race him with Doom Engine? So next turn we'll do 8, putting him at 4, and then he does. Or so this turn he'll put us at.
If he hits us for 4, doesn't add any power to the board, and then he'll hit us for 4 again, we'll be at 1. All things being equal. So we don't know what either one of us will draw, but if he swings all in, I think the Angel is the block.
Yeah. So obviously you left the Spirit back in case we didn't block.
Yeah.
Or we chump blocked here and then we could swing in for 4 because that would be the extra 4.
Yeah. I say block the Angel.
Okay.
Our Doom Engine is gonna take it home because 8.5 minutes we gotta cruise just in case we lose this game. Avarice Amulet. Okay, so that puts him at dead, right? Because we'll swing in for 10 if he doesn't do anything, and then we can use our Inferno Fist.
Throw this at him. Well, we can't, because... Oh, yeah, we can.
We can play a land.
Yep.
Yeah, so just play the land right now, just in case something, we don't want to... Alright, let's see if we get there.
Right.
He's only got 1 card in hand. Sweet. Throw our Inferno Fist.
Alright, guys. Beating up the fantastic Brian Wong.
Give him the GGs back.
I would love to. Alright. Well, that was a great first game for us to record. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Against Brian Wong.
Thank God for Scuttling Doom Engine, right?
Right.
I mean, that game, our draw was not nearly as good as it was the first game. we definitely were kind of behind the 8 ball there. But old
kinda,
Doomski brought us home.
Yeah, and we kind of knew that going in on the play, but yeah, that was great for us.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys next match.